Hello everyone. This is third lecture in job search series. Second one, which I have done earlier, was resume, and first one was a basic introduction. And in this lecture, we'll be covering LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a platform for professional people. It is a platform where you show your skills to your professional colleagues. And if you are looking for a job or if you're looking for a better opportunity, LinkedIn is one of such platform that is going to help you to get a better opportunity. Now let's see how important is this. This particular data is for US, and you can also check it for India also, because it's already available on the internet, and the source of this data is LinkedIn itself. You can see the 72% of the recruiters used LinkedIn to hire people. 67% agree that the quality of people hired from LinkedIn is better than any place else. Not just that, if you see during pandemic, more than 3 lakhs of jobs were posted only on LinkedIn. Okay, this list will not stop. This keep on going. And the reason I'm telling you is because this is one such platform that is going to create an impact on your next job hiring. If you do not believe me, just do one thing, pause this video, go to Google and type your name and let me know what is the first link that you see. You can pause the video and you can check. So I'll move to the next slide. Here you see this is what I get when I search for my name on Google. The first link is mine and second is related to someone else. But thing that you need to notice is the first and second both are LinkedIn links. Okay, that is the importance of a LinkedIn. Suppose as a recruiter, I want to know about my person and about my candidate. I'll go and just type on Google his name or her name, and the first link that will be popping up will be of LinkedIn, and that is where I'll be coming to understand about your personality or your portfolio. So LinkedIn is a professional portfolio, and you should try to build it up in a way so that you can make it a leverage over other candidates when you are trying to get a job. So let's understand step by step what are different sections in LinkedIn and what are their importance. So whenever you make a LinkedIn account, I'll not be covering that part. You can find many videos on that, but let's just skip the important sections. Okay, the first section is banner, profile, and picture. So this section, the purple section on which we have data science logo and this written content, data science, is called as banner. You can create a banner from Canva, and there is already a lecture on this, and you can check that. There are ready to use templates in Canva, and you can use for LinkedIn banner. It is very important to understand that whatever thing is written in my profile, the recruiter or the hiring manager need not to go through it. Just by the banner itself, he can understand that this particular person, this particular person bridge is related to some field that is related to data science, or he is a data scientist, or someone who is working in the field of data science. So data science banner here in the purple color is giving a first impression to the HR people or to the hiring manager that this person is interested or working in this field. Okay. That is the power of banner. So try putting a banner for your skill set that describes your skill set or that describes what are your interesting areas. Okay. In which areas you are looking for your job. And it should be covering all your important aspect. You should design your banner in a way that conveys major portion of your interest, major portion of your job search area where you're looking for. Okay. Then comes the profile picture. This gives a positive vibe when someone talks face to face, right? In this current digital world, we do not usually meet each other. So this photo of yours is going to solve that problem. Put a happy face, and your face should be visible and in the center, or it should be clear enough so that the person can actually identify you, can see you in that picture. Do not keep any party photos or any absurd photos, because this is completely a professional platform. It's not for some social connection like Facebook or Instagram. So try to understand the difference. Some people do it and they should not be doing it. If you are looking, and if you want yourself to stand out, if you want yourself to be presented as a professional guy, try making try putting some photos that shows a good positive vibe, a professionalism. So you should be trying to put a picture that shows you in a happy mood. And suppose if you have a photo but you do not have a good background, you can always use online tool, that is remove BG. You can use that tool to remove your background and put any other background, whatever you want. It's completely free. So because you are going to represent yourself, you are going to sell yourself. So you should be, in a way, you should be convincing enough so that the person who is going to hire you understand, okay, this person is good enough for me, and I'll be going to read all the information in his profile. If I do not get a positive vibe from your banner or from your profile picture, definitely I'll be least interested in going further into your profile. Okay. So this is where you get the first impression. And as it is said, first impression is last impression. So moving down, you see here, these are my interest areas. These are my headlines. So in headlines, you should use keywords that describes your current job role, keywords that describes your interest area, keywords that describes your features and skill set. Okay. So I have mentioned here all the skills that I was looking for or I was working currently, and my industry where I was working, from where I have graduated, and from which stream I have graduated, and what extra do I do. Okay. And here at the bottom section, you can see it talks about, here are five things that are written. And this thing comes when you turn on your creator mode. I'll cover it in next few slides. But in creator mode, by turning it on, you can make a better post. You can tell people that you are making post on which section. So by turning it on, you will be given five options to hashtag. So I have chosen these five: career coach, because I coach people for their career. I do data analysis. I love data science. I talk about machine learning and all those things. Okay. So this is where the HR or the recruiter gets a hint that I am quite active on LinkedIn and I talk on these particular topics. Talking means that I'm confident enough. If someone is talkative, one thing is for sure, that this person is not a shy one. This person has good confidence in front of a lot of people standing in front of him. He'll be having good confidence to do things and to speak better. Okay. So that's some sort of hint that is being conveyed from these lines. Okay. So it's good to put these things. Even if you do not put, it's okay, but I would recommend you to put these things. Okay. Now let's move to next section. Okay. So this section is basically your visibility about job. Okay. How visible you are to others when it comes to job. Okay. So there are two ways. First way is that is only visible to recruiters, and second one is a general public view, where you'll be putting a banner on your profile picture, open to work, and it will be visible to every single one, people who is coming to your profile and who's in connection with you. The reason to highlight these two are, like, suppose I'm in an organization A, and the people there, if I put that I'm looking for a job, or if I'm open to work publicly to everyone, there is possibility that my current organization will not like it and there could be some problem due to that. Okay. So to avoid all those things, I do not prefer going to option two, that putting open to work on my banner, photo profile banner or banner, but instead I keep it open only for the recruiters, because anyway recruiters are the one who are going to hire you, right? So I keep it this option, because it does not uh, like give any extra benefit to me by showing others that I am looking for some work until unless it's very urgent for me to move out from this organization in which I'm currently working. Okay. So I keep it only to recruiters. You can choose either of these, but there are some perks and consequences. Moving to analytics and resource. So analytics actually shows what are the different interactions that are happening at your profile level. So you can see 129 people have viewed my profile. If you are not having a paid subscription, you can only see 5 people who have viewed your profile. Okay. So it's good. It's a good practice. If you keep checking your profile on a daily basis, you will be knowing what exactly is the number of people who are viewing, checking your profile or viewing your profile. And you will also know who all those people are. Fortunately, if you see that you have applied for some job and the HR itself has viewed your profile, there are chances that you are going to be hired. And if that is the case, you can directly connect with the HR and show your interest that you are interested in that particular job and you want to know more about that job. Okay. Coming to 2390 post impressions. This is basically the number of impressions that I get on my post that I make, whether it could be a like, it could be a share, it could be a comment. All those things are counted in this post impressions. Okay. At the bottom section, you see resources. Okay. Okay. One more thing. These two things are private to you. This will be visible only to you, not to anybody else. So as I was telling creator mode, you can turn it on from here and you'll be given 5 options to put on your profile. Okay. Moving to next most important thing is my network. If you remember in my second lecture, I said 75% of, sorry, 60% of the job hiring are done through networking, right? And that is the power of LinkedIn. Here we make connections. When I say make connection, I do not mean, and strictly, I do not mean that you connect with every single people or every single random person because that is not going to serve the purpose. You have to be limited to only those circle where your interest lies. If I am interested in data science, I'll not be liking news channels or some Bollywood figures because that's not going to serve my purpose. If I have to do that, I can do it on Facebook, Instagram, but not on LinkedIn because this is completely a professional uh, platform. So I should maintain that decorum here. Okay. So if you have unwanted connections, go to your My Network section and remove them and try connecting with the people who are actually relevant to your job. Okay. Now into the right section, you see the analytics part. I have checked it for April to June. You see here the peaks are showing that I was quite active into this area and actually I was giving interviews in this section in this time frame. And due to my activity, my profile were viewed by the people and I got 3 to 4 calls and I got rejected in one and I got selected in rest three. 4 calls were there. I got selection in three and rejected in one by following these simple basic steps. Okay. And I can guarantee you, you will be highlighted in the job search pattern and you will be shown as more active and more, uh, how to say that you are more interested towards shifting or changing your job. So that creates a positive impression on the recruiter. At the bottom section, you can see what are the different fields or job titles people who have searched you. Okay. Now coming to feature section. Usually, whenever we gather some skill, we add it in a skill section, but we do not upload our certificates. So feature is where you add your certifications. You can see at the background that I have added my skill up for data business analytics. Then I have for data science, and then I have for MATLAB. So you can upload your certificates here with all those credentials, and people can view and actually cross verify because it gives the feature of uploading the links also. Okay, so this is awesome place because visual effect is much better than any reading some paragraphs and all those things. Okay, coming to about section. Here you should be mentioning things in a bullet section, as I have said already in lecture 2 that bullets have a better impact on your result and better, it increases your readability of your paragraphs or the resumes. Okay, so try to note down things in a bullet format so that the person is whosoever is reading it can actually understand what different things are. Make it short. Do not write big paragraphs. Even if you're writing paragraph, make sure that you are adding a space, one line space between two paragraphs, and keep the paragraph length to 1 or 2 lines, not more than that, because people are not interested, or to say that people do not tend to give much time on your profile if they feel bored by just reading all the extra things. Okay. Next important thing is activity. When I say activity, it actually highlights what is your persona and what is the trend you are following. Okay. As I gave the example of Bollywood person, suppose I am having a LinkedIn profile and I want a job in data science field. At the same time, I am liking comments, commenting on political agendas. I'm commenting on different Bollywood stars, but I'm less active in data science field. This shows a bad impression, and this shows HR that this particular person is not at all serious about his career. He's inclined toward different things rather than his career. And moreover, LinkedIn is not some social platform where you can gossip, but it is a completely professional. These all things are being noticed by your activity sections, and it can be easily found what are your interest areas by going through your activity sections. I'll show you the practical example first. Let's first finish this. Then we have skill endorsement. Whenever you write a skill in your LinkedIn profile, the people in your connection list can actually endorse it. Endorsement means they can give a like that this particular person who has mentioned the skill of data science. Suppose in my case, I have mentioned skill of data science. The person in my connection would also be working in the data science field. If a person in another data scientist comes to my profile and says, "Okay, I agree, this person is good at data science," so he's building my credibility, right? So skill endorsement is very important when you want to build your credibility into the market. Okay, here comes the most funny part. I feel that everyone would have noticed it. The people when they see some job posting, I know people are looking out for jobs and there are very less job, and there are many people who are running jobless and they want to grab some opportunity, and out of frustration or sometimes out of how to say, I don't know exactly, but I have not never done this, so it's difficult for me to actually code. So people, those who are writing I'm interested in the sections where there are job postings, I tell you, dear friends, nobody is interested in your comment. Whosoever is writing I'm interested, I will not take I'll not actually feel connected with you if you just openly write I'm interested and you take no efforts. When I say effort, I mean you coming to my profile and trying to connect and trying to send me a message that, sir or ma'am, I'm interested in this job role that you have posted on LinkedIn on date so and so. I would like to know more about that particular job role. If you are not going to do that just by writing I'm interested, I don't believe that you are really interested into that job role. That's the first thing. And second thing, people use LinkedIn for marketing and all those nonsensical agendas. They try to collect information from your profile. So better to avoid all those things that where people ask you that please like and share, like on my this post, I'll check your profile. If you're suitable for the job, I'll call you back. Something like that. Try to avoid those or people because they are just trying to make you a clickbait, and they'll be bombarding with different ads on your profiles. How it is done is, you can understand, if you like a post, next post will be something similar to that. So better to not do that. Okay, let's keep it professional. If you are really interested, just go to the job poster profile and try to connect with them. Try telling them that, okay, I want to know more about this job opportunity. I want to understand how this thing is working. So there are chance that the recruiter might reply you and you could be interviewed for that particular job role. To be very true, I have done that and I have got a positive result. And the recruiter, they referred me at that point of time. They did not have job. It was already filled. The position was filled. But to my surprise, they came back sometime later and they asked me to resubmit an application, something related to data analytics. And trust me, I got an interview call for that. Okay, now when I say interview, let's understand how job searching works on LinkedIn. Okay, now we'll be understanding how job search work, what are the different ways to search your for the job, how to check who posted it, number of people who have applied for it, and most importantly, how to connect with the job poster or the one who has posted the job. Okay, means the recruiter or the HR person. So let's click on this bag icon. This is basically for the job. You click on this and you will be landing on this page. And suppose I searched for a data analyst job here. I put data analyst and location as India. I applied this filter jobs past 24 hours because if a job was posted 6 months ago, I don't think that is still valid to apply for that job. Okay, it's irrelevant to apply on that job. So I try keeping it past 24 hours. You can even select these experience level, company, job type, all these things you can select. Okay, so now let's take an example is one. So here it says that this particular Saksham Resource Management is looking for some post and they are actively recruiting and they have posted 12 hours ago. So this is quite good opportunity. I can apply for that. So you check two or three jobs in this series and you find it relevant. Okay, these are good jobs and I want jobs something similar to this. Then you can turn this job set alert on. So every time some job that is related to data analyst in India will give you a notification and you can check it and you can apply for that. Okay. Now let's understand. The second person is data analyst post and I have clicked it and I can see that it's an entry level job. Okay. And this is the person who has posted it. Okay. So one thing I can do is I can click on message and I can go and drop a message to Sayali that I have seen your post related to this job opportunity and I want to know more about this job opportunity. It would be good if you could help me and let's connect and discuss more about this opportunity. Something like that. Okay. So this shows a professional attitude that you are really interested in this particular job rather than other people who are just simply clicking apply, apply, apply. Okay. You will be doing something extra. Now let's come to this red box. Okay. The reason for highlighting is sometimes you see there is a tag that shows that some alumni are working there. So, and if you do not see any person here who the job has means job was posted by whom, then you can connect with these people, these alumni, and ask them to refer you for that particular job. And there are plenty of chances that you will be getting that opportunity. Because if I have two opportunities, mm, suppose I have got a job opportunity and there are two people who are trying to approach me. One, I do not know, and second, who is related to my college, who is related to my old industry. Definitely, I'll try to help the one with whom I already have some emotional connection that is from my school or my old industry. Okay. So try connecting with your alumni. So that is a better option if you are not knowing who exactly is the person posting this particular job. And if you have both that you know who is posting the job and also the alumni, it's a golden geese. Okay, you can enjoy. You can just drop a connection to all those people and try connecting and try to understand what that job requirement is, and you can apply for that. Okay, so suppose that you don't care about your current organization and you really need a job. Last hope is you want this job anyhow. So you what you can do is you just go to LinkedIn and start connecting with all the companies in which areas you want to find the job. So these companies are related to some see this guy is a petroleum engineer and he's tagging all the companies related to petroleum. He's connecting all those companies, and fortunately, you will get some reply. This is an automated reply, but there are chances. I have seen when I have put this slide because I have seen and I've witnessed people getting reply from genuine people. If not the company, but then the people from that company will also see this post and they can reply you. They can connect you with the right people or right resources where you can get the job. So I was waiting for this. Let's go live and understand how this is. And before going to that, I request you to please download this app, InnoMind. You can scan this code and you can download it, or you can also connect with them on LinkedIn. It's InnoMind. Let's innovate. My course is on associated with this app, and they are giving more different, more kind of education lectures and videos, and it would be good if you could download and check their courses. Okay, so now let's go live. I'll go to Google. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll do that exercise. I'll write my name. You see, I'm getting first link as a LinkedIn, and second is also a LinkedIn. Third is my book. Fourth is my book. Fifth is my Facebook profile. Six is, I don't know who is that. Seventh is, I yeah, that's mine. That's related to W. Eighth is mine. Then my photos and Goodreads. That's also for me. So you see, this is means whatever you put yourself means this is all called as branding. Huh? So you are making your presence on internet as a bold one. So here you see the first link that I got is from LinkedIn. I'll click that. That's the importance of LinkedIn because it's quite in trend. So here's my banner. Here's my headlines that I have mentioned here. You can create this talks about through, as I said, turning your creator mode on. So here is your creator mode. Click on it and you can turn on or turn off. You can choose 5 hashtags and you can activate these all things. It's done. Now you see open to work. You click on this and you can see all the job titles, workplaces, all those things which you want. Okay, what kind of flexibility you have got. And this option is what I was telling, two options. You can either put on your profile picture or you can put it open to only for the recruiter, right? So I'll just delete it. You will no longer be sharing that you are open to work. Okay, because I don't want a job right now. I already have one. Okay. If you are a recruiter, share that you are hiring. You can start from here. You can just post for whatever you are hiring. Okay. This InnoMind is not mine, but I am helping some people to grow it because they are doing some good job by providing good quality of courses, and it's really unconventional method what they are trying to do. You can even find it's funny, but you can even find courses related to carpentry, pottery, and arts, and also some other things like sign language classes, and all those things are there. Okay, let's not get diverted. So here is the analytics part. If you want to see, you can just click it and you can. I'd suggest, as I said, you should keep looking for this. So these are the people who looked my profile. So I can only see the 5 people. If I had premium, I could see all those, but I don't have that. So I'll just, okay, my network, you have to click on that and you have to build a good network. Okay, not that everyone you are following or you are liking. You have to select what you like. From here, you go to connections and you can see what are the different people you are connected with. Okay, now let's go back. So here is my profile. So here's the feature section. I have added all those here. As I said, here you can see the link. Here you can see the profile certification. If you want to add one more, you can click plus sign, or if you want to edit any, you can click this pencil symbol and it will give you a chance to edit your old certification. So this was my MATLAB. This was my MOOC from IFP. This is again a MATLAB. And then we have Global Certificate in Data Science from INSAT, then from SkillUp, and then we have activity. Okay, if someone wants to understand about me, they will go to my activity, and they can just click and understand what kind of post I do. So I have liked data scientist job. I have congratulated someone opening started working. She is a connection because she is from IIT Ahmedabad. So you can see everything. I like this sign language TEDx talk. Okay, so you can understand about me. I promoted this for Innomine. Then you can see inside this is my college from where I study data science, and then again some hacker rank, coding, and all those things. So this is the trend. Actually, this from here anybody can know what I like. Okay, and what I like describes about me. These are the posts. Will show you that what different posts I have done, how active I am on LinkedIn platform, what are the areas I am trying to post. So major portion of my post you can see related to data science and machine learning. Okay, from that some people can know that, okay, I am interested in those areas. In documents, I have shared these all documents. These are the cheat code for data science. This is the book I made for revision of SQL, and one more box plot. Okay, so these are the documents that I have made. Let's go back. So here is your about section. Try to keep means writing things in bullet. If not, if you want to go for paragraph, okay, make the paragraph, but not more than 1 or 2 lines. Okay, always keep a gap between two paragraphs. So keep a space of 1 line. Okay, then my experience. Do write what are different things. Suppose I'll show you. If I'm clicking on this, you should mention all those things that you have been working on in this description. Profile headline, try using this or symbol, and then skills. Okay, it will automatically catch your skills, and you can just add your skills here. All those things you have posted in documents here. It's good to add those things. People just add their company name and just skip it. It's good practice if you can add all those things here also. Okay, I'll go back. So my education, I did same, put some description in that, complete detail into that. Okay, these are my license and certifications. So simply learn business analytics, Python core from SoloLearn, basics, C basics, intermediate MATLAB, ISO, IFP, all those things. Okay. It's good to add photos of your certificates in feature section, as I already said. Here are the skills that are being endorsed by my colleagues or by my friends who know that I'm having these kind of skills. It's good. And recommendations, these are the recommendation by industry people who give actually comment about you that, okay, this person is good in this field. I approve him of that skill set and all those things. This is an extra step to endorsement. Okay, then publications, whatever things you have published or whatever patents and all those things, you can mention it here. These are the courses that I have done apart from my regular educational things. Projects that I have done, mention everything in detail. If you have worked with some other, means many people, there are many collaborators, add them or tag them also. Okay, these are the different project these are the test scores you can add, then language, and then interest finally. Okay, now I will go for job. You can go for your connections or networks directly from here, my networks, and you can choose what things you like and what other things you want. Okay, let's go for job. Here I have created different job search, like by turning it on. So I'll do one thing, like I'll sales. I'll I'll check for Salesforce. If I want job for Salesforce, I click here, set alert. So it will be alerted, and I can see a message here, job alert created. Okay. Every time a job related to this thing, Salesforce is being uploaded on LinkedIn, I'll get a message. Okay. So I click on this. So 11 to 50 people have applied, sorry, not applied, but 11 to 50 employees. And this was posted 3 days ago and 110 applicants. Okay, one more thing. So if you apply early, there are chances you can see sometimes then apply early option. That means that job has been posted very recently, and you will be the one who will be applying it at earliest. So be in the early list if it is possible. And see, this is 4 hours ago, 19 applicants. It will be good if I apply at this point of time because I'll be in the list, okay, uh, on 14th or sorry, 20th number. So that is a good thing rather than being on 200 number. Okay. And then we have here job description. Do check job description and try to include this in your resume if you are actually having those skill set. You can check my second video lecture, and you should include these all things. Okay, there are tools from which you can actually understand what are the different keywords used in this. Okay? Find out the skill set that are being mentioned in this, and you can add up in your resume so that you can actually clear the ATS system and then finally reach to HR section for your job interview. Okay, that's all. Okay, yeah. Now we'll go for messages. You should try, uh, means try to drop a message to everyone who is trying to communicate with you. If it is possible, you can just drop a message to them. It would be good. It shows that you are a professional person and you try to uh, give some positive reply to all those people. Okay, and it's always good to reply people who are in need. So make it a habit that you do not let messages unread. You reply to them and have a human touch. Okay. Now, as I said, if you are trying to reply to any recruiter, just tell that you read their post related to this job on this date. Do paste the link if it is possible. Copy the link and paste there, and tell that you are interested in this job role. If your profiles fits into this job role, kindly consider me for this opportunity, or I would like to know more about this opportunity as I feel that my skill set are in line with this job description. Okay, you can write something like that. Okay? That shows a positive attitude and that you are not just casually looking, but you are actively looking for some job. That's all for today in LinkedIn, and I hope this will help you create a strong professional portfolio. Thank you. Thank you so much.